What is up, everybody? I'm Jake. That
Just
is
kidding.
Josh.
Those give you cancer.
And welcome to Jake and Josh, episode 2. We're back again.
Installment number 2, round 2. I feel like Mike Tyson coming out of the corner, round 2, just pow.
I feel like Slim Shady.
You look like Slim Shady.
Thanks. Well, we've gotten a lot of support. We got 26 subscribers to our name. So thank you all. I wish we had like one of those birthday ribbons where it's like, woo-woo.
Applaud everyone.
Thank you.
Applaud everyone.
Over 250 views. 238 were me. But thank you to the other 12 people. We have 70 plus followers on the Instagram. You guys really came through, and we appreciate that very much.
I didn't think it would. I mean, it's not blown up, but I mean,
it's a cultural phenomenon.
It has some clout sitting around it, so I was impressed by that. I didn't think.
But as Dr. Dre put it, anybody can get it. The hard part is keeping it, and we intend on keeping it today. We've got a great show for you all today.
That's what I'm saying. I've been hearing from, we're not going to name any names, but a couple haters. They didn't know how many episodes we were going to do. They thought we were just going to hit it and quit it, as some would say. But we're back, so I'm ready.
I'm ready too. First thing we wanted to do is we wanted to answer some of the fans' questions. Yes, we have fans. That's really entitled to say. We don't really have fans, but some people mess with it. So I'm going to pull up a few questions we had on the YouTube comments. We also had a lot of people suggest some top 5 lists, and we've got a top 5 list for you today.
Yes, sir.
You all enjoy it. We'll get to that in 1 second. Let me pull up some questions here.
You couldn't have had the questions pulled up before the podcast?
No, I kind of freeball this. Elizabeth Mann says, I want to see a soup ranking. I hate soup.
That's my sister, by the way. I love soup, but I don't know if, it's kind of a two-man thing. If Jacob doesn't
I could make up soups. There's tomato varieties, potato such. Trey Bush says, bruh, you need to drop the merch. Which is why. When we get to 500 subscribers.
This is Lily. She's a sweetheart.
Oh. When we get to 500 subscribers, we'll drop the merch. So make it happen.
Yep. Jake and Josh merch.
Yeezy Jumper 23 says top 5 shoes from NBA players. We might make that happen.
That could happen. I am down to do something similar to that. Let's just do top 5 shoes.
Yeah.
Of all time.
And
maybe that's what he meant, but I don't know.
Shout out a few people. Agent Gray 369 says, I loved it. Anyone reading this should definitely listen. He spelled definitely wrong, but that's okay.
That's why you listen to the podcast. You don't have to read it. So people
it's a really
just
easy
kidding,
listen.
Gray. I'm just kidding.
JR Kilgore 02 says, it was great. A little controversial in the top 5, but overall a great watch.
Now this man personally texted me on my personal Instagram account and was like, bro, Larry ain't top 5. And I sent him the video of Larry Bird dropping like 47 points.
Left-handed?
Using his left hand. What do you mean he's not top 5?
Well, if you all liked it, I'm glad you all liked it. Me liked
too.
it. So I guess that brings us to today's top 5 list. And it's a good list. This was suggested by Kennedy. Kennedy,
Shout out to Kennedy.
All right. The top 5 list is top 5 quarantine snacks.
Yes, sir. I'm excited for this one.
And we'll do it same style as last time. 5 for me, 5 for Josh. Josh, we'll let you go first, though.
All right, I'm starting it off. Now, this one, as JR would say, it's a little controversial. But I have an example. Well, I did have an example, but I ate it. But my first item on the list is granola bars. As you can see, I done obliterated one.
Wow.
Now, I like the Nature Valley. That's just me. There's some other brands that are pretty good too. But really, any granola bar. I don't care what kind it is, what flavor. Granola bars just smack.
The Quaker Oats ones?
The ones that are covered in chocolate, they're fire.
It's a good list. It's a good start.
All right.
But it's not the right choice.
What do you have?
Number 5 is obviously graham crackers. Now, you all might look at me like graham crackers taste terrible by themselves. They have no taste. They are the sweet nectar of the gods. This is what happens when you go to heaven. This is what's sitting out there on a platter. It's just, Now, you can pair them with s'mores. I pair them by myself. It's late at night. I'm watching Breaking Bad. I'm eating graham crackers. No one cares what I'm doing late at night, but it's what I'm doing.
I feel like more people are going to sympathize with you on that than you think. Because I remember in primary school, we used to have snack time, and they would hand out graham crackers, and they hit different sometimes.
You remember the nutrition lady? She'd always bring the graham crackers, but then she'd like bring celery too, and I was like, I'm not eating your celery. This is a ploy.
I ate her celery and smiled about it like a man. I was in second grade.
Go ahead with your number 4.
All right. Now, as you know, I feel like this is going to be on a lot of people's top 5s. It's quick, it's easy, it's delicious. There's tons of different kinds, variation. But my number 4 slot has to go to cereal.
Wait, how do you spell that? Is that 2 R's?
Keraaeil.
Okay.
But cereal, now, I am a little – people make fun of me because my favorite cereal is actually just the OG Captain Crunch. Now, people hate on that, but I like it. I think it tastes good. So that's my number 1, but I really like Raisin Bran too. Everyone hates on that.
Where do you put Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is not even top 5 for me.
What?
I swear. It's not that. It's too sweet, dude. It's too much in the morning. It's too much. I like salty stuff. Whoa. I like salty stuff in the morning, like bacon and stuff. Cereal isn't salty, but it's not as sweet.
In the comments this video, you got to put your number 1 cereal. If it's not Cinnamon Toast Crunch, your comment will get deleted. Number 4 for me is a classic. I think I'm just picking snacks from like the first grade. Fruit roll-ups. I could have said fruit by the foot. Fruit by the foot's too hard to eat. And Gushers are too weird. Like, they don't feel right. But fruit roll-ups, you just ball them up. I don't do the like tongue sticker things. I ball them up.
Why? That's just like eating a gummy. Like, it's a fruit roll-up for a reason. You got to like eat it like
I don't have time. I'm always
roll up. I don't know.
I'm always on my next venture. So I ball them up. I'll take 2 or 3 in the morning. And then it's on to school.
You're making it sound like a drug. I'll take like 2 or 3 in the morning and then go to school. But anyways, all right. My number 3 on the list. Now, if you know me well, you know that I love this. And if you've ever got me anything for Christmas, I probably asked you for this. But it is summer sausage, cheese, and crackers. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like the Hillshire Farms, like things you can get at Christmas with the sausage and the cheese and the crackers and the little red candies. They're amazing. Like, they're probably above my number 2, actually, now that I'm sitting here talking about how delectable they are. Beautiful.
What a word.
If you haven't tried them, please invest in one. You will not be disappointed, I swear. Jacob?
I don't eat sausage. I don't eat many foods. If you're a picky eater, then you're like me, and you like the plainest of plain. You like chicken tendies, chicken nuggies, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes. But number 3 is very plain, very simple, plain, original Ruffles. Ruffles have ridges. I don't know if you knew that or not. And they don't play. It's like if you took a plain Lay's potato chip and then fed it crack cocaine. And then what? And this is your product.
What?
It's a beautiful concoction. It is quite possibly the greatest chip ever made.
So it's the best because it's like crack cocaine.
That would be the comparison, yeah.
All right. I feel that. Now, I'm a big fan of Ruffles. But
and real ones will dip it in ketchup. Hot take.
You
unpopular.
You blew it up right there,
unpopular. Bro. Or the ketchup chips. Anyways, you're number 2.
But no, I was gonna say that I enjoy Ruffles, but the sour cream and cheddar Ruffles are undefeated. It's my favorite snack, but I'm not gonna say quarantine snack because we never have them because nobody else in the house likes them. I'm the only one. But I do have a lot of these things, and I'm sure some of you guys have a lot of these things. It is Hot Pockets.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Hot Pockets, you know what a Hot Pocket is. I don't have to explain it. It's amazing. It's better if you make it in the oven, but that can be done in 2 minutes in the microwave, and they're still just, like, and I like a snack to, like, fill me up, too. You know what I'm saying? And Hot Pockets tend to fill me up. I'm a bigger boy. You know, I can take it.
Yeah.
But you're number 2? I don't have to explain Hot Pockets. Everybody knows.
My number 2 does not fill me up, but it is fulfilling. It is a spiritual journey. It is Go-Go Squeeze applesauce.
A spiritual journey.
Mm-hmm. Every man and woman, every person, every human being, this is a human thing, has to have a Go-Go Squeeze applesauce in their life at some point. And if you're me, you have 6 to 7 a day. How do you think I function at such a high level all the time? You know, if I'm playing basketball and we take a break, it's a Go-Go Squeeze. If I'm running, as I do, I love to run from point A to point B. I take a break, it's a Go-Go Squeeze. If I'm on the beach and I'm doing beach things, it's a Go-Go Squeeze. If I'm at dinner and my food hasn't gone here yet, it's a Go-Go Squeeze.
Sounds like you eat Go-Go Squeeze for dinner.
No.
Man, I have to say, before anyone else in the comments say it, if you hear me saying this, please back me up in the comments. Applesauce is whack. And what you just said was whack. It is garbage.
How?
If I ever ate applesauce during any physical exertion, I'd probably want to throw up.
No. It's like
it has the consistency of, like,
I
don't even know, bird shit. It's horrible. Not bird shit.
How do you know what the consistency of bird shit is like?
Because of the bird shit on my car all the time outside.
And you taste it?
I don't taste it.
Yeah, go ahead.
You can know the consistency of something without bird shit.
I think we just
Anyways, what are we talking about? Number one. Now, not a lot of people have tried this. And come back to us, Jake. Come on. Not a lot of people have tried this, but you need to. Now, this snack has been passed on from generations. You say it's not popular.
Ham.
But my grandma did it. Then she taught my mom and my uncle to do it. And then they, pass it down to me, and I love it. It is just regular, plain potato chips and cheese. You take the cheese, the little square cheese, and you fold it into like 4 mini cubes. You put it on a chip, and then you eat it. Not cube, square. It's not like 3-dimensional. But you put it on a piece of chip, and you eat it. And then, no, listen, think about it. This is the ultimate snack, because if you have like just the crumbs left, you've had that problem, haven't you, Jacob?
Mm-hmm.
Just the crumbs left in the back. Nobody wants to eat the crumbs, bro. Like, all you have to do is just take the piece of cheese, don't break it, but just fold it into like a taco. Pour the crumbs inside the piece of cheese and eat it like a taco. I've rested my case.
You put that at number 1.
If you've never had it, obviously. Because it's like, I feel like I'm sitting in Italy or something, and I'm just, people drink wine and eat cheese. Like,
you know how the Italians love their plain chips.
If Laura is watching this, please tell Jacob.
I don't think she's had that. I don't think any other person has had that. I'll try it. But I'm going to give you the true number 1. If you all agree with me, the comments are always open. My DM is always open to say, hey, you were right. You were the voice of the people. The voice of the people who never stand up in the snack debate. I'm not the voice of the people. But my number 1 is the Eggo mini pancakes.
You can't argue with that.
You can't. Now, one would suggest the regular pancake variety, but that's just too much. That's just too much. I want to feel like it's 2009 and times are simpler again. So I take perhaps 20 to 25 mini pancakes every night. And
are you dead ass? Are you serious?
And I cover them in a variety of butters and margarine.
Okay.
And I take some Aunt Jemima syrup.
Okay.
and coat it with that.
That
and
does
I
sound
serve
good.
it to myself alone.
How do you eat 25? That's got to be like stacked up like the movie pancakes, bro. Just
All right. One is about, like, they're about 2 inches in diameter.
oh, I thought they were gonna be like
No.
I thought they were gonna be like the size of my fist or something. I was like,
So there's, I'd say
so
4.
what do you think it would compare to compared to a normal size pancake?
I'd
How
say
many?
about 24. I'd say 4 of them is one pancake. So I'm probably eating 5 or 6 pancakes every night.
Okay, that's still a
And
lot.
night, I say I don't do it in the morning. I don't wake up. I do wake up, but no one eats breakfast.
I love breakfast.
Breakfast is
Breakfast is my
overrated.
favorite meal of the day, literally.
Wow.
We don't agree on the snacking
Wow.
department.
We were really close on the basketball stuff.
Yeah,
But
I'm about to end this podcast just because.
find a new Jake.
Well, that
Let
does
us
it
know. This
for
is a much
quarantine
more
snacks.
this is a much more open list. I know top 5 basketball is not for everyone. So if you all want to comment your top 5 favorite snacks, we're open
Everybody
to hear
loves
it.
snacks.
Everyone loves snacks. If you don't love snacks, then
No. Thank you, Kennedy, again.
shout out Kennedy.
That was good.
All right. It's at this time in the podcast we would like to discuss something near and dear to our hearts. Basketball, which we just said we weren't talking about.
I wore the grit T-shirt in honor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you're not familiar with Eastside High School basketball, then you obviously don't understand hustle or heart or grit.
Or passion and perseverance, strength of character. The definition's on my shirt, literally.
And so we'd like to take some time today and relive some of the highs and lows of last basketball season. We were feeling nostalgic. We're reminiscing.
Mm-hmm.
So, Josh,
I'm excited for this. I'm excited.
I'd like to get some of your biggest takeaways from last basketball season and your mentality going into this season.
Man, some of my biggest takeaways from last season is that we can be as good as we want to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like as long as we just like boss up and like you know what I'm saying.
I understand.
But for next season, I don't know, bro. It's a little heartbreaking if I got to be honest. Just knowing like one last ride, then it's over. You
the
never
last
get to play
dance, if you will.
The last dance. Makes me sad, but I'm super excited, super pumped. So go out there and do all the stuff we usually do, and the main thing is just the locker room. Like I'm just taking poops in the locker room is the best. I like it better than my home toilet. It's that good. I don't know. What do you think? That's just.
I don't use public restrooms, but I will talk about basketball. Last year, we started off slow, like really slow, badly. Like there was a point where I was like, "This is bad." Do you remember when a certain redheaded player called a meeting to Subway, and we were all like, "No."
Mm-hmm.
In retrospect,
it was early too, and well, not that early, but it was an early.
It was 9:30.
That's early.
Who goes to Subway at 9:30? They do have a wonderful selection of flatbreads, but I don't care.
And that meeting was really meant to be like productive and like us work through some stuff in the team.
It wasn't.
That didn't really happen at all. We just kind of hung out.
But I do think that's a turning point.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know how, but we all just like.
Mm-hmm. So, guys, if you're ever going through something rough, go to the Subway at 9 to 9:30 in the morning on a Saturday morning.
Therapy.
There will be like one of those psychologist chairs, like the leather chairs.
You lay back, close your eyes. Dude, do you remember when Coach Dameron made us practice before school on regular schedule? We had to get there at like 6 a.m. before school.
I remember that.
And where did you shower? You showered in like the coach's office before school? Me, Grayson, and Garrett went to the field house and showered.
It was terrible. It was the worst.
That was horrible.
Like, I remember like going to school that day and falling asleep in class, which I don't recommend. I recommend studying to the best of your ability. And this might seem like really, what's the word? Like a privileged talk for people that don't understand it or people that weren't involved, but
it is.
But yeah. So let us know if you are a fan of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
If you are a fan of the team. If you are a fan of your own team. Just your favorite moment from this last school year, because it got cut off too early, and that's when you don't learn to appreciate things like basketball the way you should. You know, I mean, at this time, if we had really gotten a full season and I would probably be playing basketball by myself. I wouldn't be worried about or reminiscing about what happened last year.
That is a fact.
But it seems as if everything's been cut away from us right now, and it sucks.
That's why we made the podcast. That's
why,
baby. Jake and Josh.
250 views, which shows that this is what the world needs. This is
at least 250 people's worlds.
Or Jacob Sawyer's 230 times was like, yes, I did. But I don't know. It's a rough time. It's a difficult time.
It's all good though.
I mean, you're looking really scraggly.
I actually don't look as scraggly. I got a haircut not long ago. I shaved my beard, but it's already coming back on my neck. But I got new lighting, so I think I look fresh, bro.
Comment looks the freshest.
You look goofy with that bucket hat. What brand is that, bro? Is that?
Oh, what brand is it?
Is that Advanced Auto Parts or something, bro?
This is my mowing hat.
I respect that. Gotta respect the mowing hat.
Well, I don't know. It's a difficult time for everybody, and I feel bad for all seniors who didn't get to play baseball, softball, track, tennis. Name other sports now. Go.
Wrestling.
Spring flag football.
Yep.
Discus. Cricket. Handball.
But you got to be thankful that at least we are juniors, and we have another year ahead of us. But yeah.
So this is seniors. I'm sorry. I mean, it's not my fault, but I'm sorry.
That would be horrible. I'd be upset if that was my senior year.
I would be too, but I'm not a senior. But then again, I'm sorry. But it's not my fault. I didn't do this. I swear.
All right.
Well, anything else, Josh?
I
haven't seen you in about 2 months, believe it or not. I know we've created
in real life
a super successful podcast with a huge follower group, but I feel just as distant from you as I do anyone else.
I know, bro.
How are you, Josh?
I'm good. I'm good. I've been not grinding. I've been playing Rocket League. I'm getting better, getting on my aerials,
Today, I was looking at I have a bird house in my yard. And a cardinal, a bluebird, and a yellow oriole all came together. It was
dang.
Very
and then
scary.
A little purple bird and a little green bird flew out.
Green bird? It's not a joke. It's really happened.
All right, bro. Chill. God.
Well, if you have any suggestions, again, top 5 lists are open. We have plenty. We have merch coming. Maybe not. Probably not. We're kind of lazy. I've got it. This is filmed on a Tuesday. This probably won't get out till Friday. We're lazy.
That's a fact.
But stay healthy. Wash your hands, please. Did you wash your hands before this? Please tell me you did.
Me?
Yeah.
No. I put Germex on.
I guess that counts.
I have Germex on my keychain, like on my car keys, so I stay strapped. Believe it or not.
This is great for introverted people like me because I don't like shaking hands or being affectionate. So I'm more of like an elbow bump kind of guy.
Yeah. I'm more of like a meet somebody and just kind of guy, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's a great place to end it. Thank you all. Stay safe. Follow, subscribe. I don't know what else you
guys,
do.
Man.
Let us know. We'll keep this coming. For those who said that they're done, this is a one-time thing. No.
You're wrong, bro.
It doesn't end.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I forgive you, though.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome to the podcast.
We'll have guests soon. Maybe if you're interesting enough.
If you're interested in being a guest, apply in the comments if you want to be a guest.
$25 registration fee. Well, anything else?
I guess. Oh, we didn't. No. No.
Episode 3 coming next week.
Episode
I hope
3.
you enjoyed. And this is the outro part. So, like, you gonna do like something cool?
Yeah.
Like we gonna
wait. No. I'm gonna pass a wave to you.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Hey. And we're done.
We out.
I never thought that it'd be so simple.